Welcome back, you guys. You've been requesting some of my image settings on vorpX, and I wanted to show you basically what I do in every single game. Right out the gate, how I judge a game is if it has good head tracking. If I can move my head around and everything looks legit, then I know it's going to be a good experience for me. From there, I'll go into the main settings. You could choose to put on virtual cinema mode right there, or turn on 3D reconstruction there for some games. Those are going to be preferences for you, but that's not what we're going to be talking about. Most people want to know the image settings for non-theater mode. Now, the image settings that I play with are going to be crystal image. Sometimes that allows a better picture and just, darker or brighter colors, so play with that one. And then the two that always get changed is the aspect ratio and the image zoom. The aspect ratio, I either use letterbox 1 or letterbox 2. And then, once I found one that I like, let's use letterbox 1, you play with the image zoom. And that causes the picture to, again, either pull in towards your face or pull away from your face. It's kind of, unfortunately, if you pull out really far, it's like watching a movie on an old TV with, the black bars on the top and bottom. No matter what, you're probably going to have to put up with a little bit of that. You're not going to see it on the top so much, but you're definitely going to see some of it on the bottom. I play right around 70 to 80 in most games on the image zoom, and that allows me to get good head tracking, look around really well, and that works. Those are really the only things that I'm changing. So if you thought there were some really big settings or something, a lot of you guys are asking for me to post my settings. I don't have anything to post. That's all I do right here. Now, I think a lot of you guys are going into the configuration and you're looking at the profiles. I haven't seen that does anything ever. I never really felt like, no matter what I did on any game, loading a profile changed anything. I always had to go in here and set it up myself. So none of the other stuff do I play with. I don't play with anything in there. I don't play with any of the head tracking. Well, the head tracking, actually, yes, I do. I lie. Head tracking, that's the big thing that actually I was telling you about. So depending on how high you set this and how low, watch this. We'll crank it way up, and you'll see that my head now can, like a head movement, it's all over the place now, right? And then bring it back the other way, that slows it down. And you're going to kind of find a right balance for you. And again, I use the controller all the time, so I think really having a gamepad with you so you can kind of correct once you've looked too far to the right and your neck won't go any farther, you can kind of turn the screen a little bit that way. And that's basically it, you guys. I don't change anything else. And I do play a lot of virtual cinema mode, though. Great fighting games, third-person games, Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, as I said in the Proteus video before, they work really well. But for the most part, I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope you can. I really like this mode. It's really, really, really cool to me. And you can it feels better, too. When you look at the screen, I don't know. I don't have a problem with this at all, and I think it's even better. So if you go into virtual cinema mode, you can set the screen distance offset, so we can make it kind of farther out, and we can pull it in. Now, I will absolutely say in the review, pre-reviewing this thing needs to be off the hook. This screen, for a $40 program, and you're calling it a virtual cinema mode, my projector at home gets bigger than this. So it's not really a cinema. This is not a big screen at all. It only feels big because you're sitting right in front of it. And if you pull it in all the way and you get immersed enough in the game, you don't notice the bars at the top and the thing at the bottom. I do like it. I do love the design, but again, he needs to have more things like this, and he needs to have, this thing needs to be as big as an IMAX screen. It needs to be huge. See, there's different scenes here. You can look around in the lounge, ambient scenes that basically reflect the colors around you. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the settings so far. That's really all I do, just that. I'll see you guys in the next video.